Okay, so today I'm going to walk you through 8 little known benefits of building your personal brand. And I know this from a personal standpoint. I don't have that many followers. I have maybe 6,000 on LinkedIn, 8,000 on Twitter, but I've already seen these benefits. And then I've also worked with over 50 clients, driven hundreds of thousands of followers, tens of thousands of email subscribers, thousands of booked calls. And I've definitely seen the benefits of personal brands firsthand and through my clients. So, with that said, before I get into these 8 little known benefits over here, wanted to show you just a couple of like just this last week. Let me just tell you a couple things that happened. I had a franchise business owner, like he's the owner of the franchise. He's at 20 to 25 locations. He reached out and was interested in chatting with me and working with me. And he wants to be at 40 to 45 franchise locations at the end of next year, which will be 2025. I had a another person reach out to refer me to the executive team of a company that's raised over $100 million, and I'd be potentially writing for 3 of their executives, just building in public, talking about what they're doing. Then another person reached out who is an executive at a $700 million company. That's what they're valued at. I think they do somewhere in the range of 100 to 200 million per year, service business. So those are 3 leads that I got just last week from building my personal brand and writing online. Some what you'll find really interesting is that some of those come directly to me, and then others are referrals from other people who've seen my content. So a good example would be I have a friend who, I mean, I don't know very well. We've met once or twice, but he's referred me several deals that have closed and continues to do so. And he just sees my posts on LinkedIn and likes what I do and sends people my way. And it's pretty amazing. So it's not always just a direct to client relationship. A lot of times it's referral partners, and they don't even have to be formal or set up officially. Okay, so let's get into it. So first order effects and second order effects. If you don't know the difference between these two, so first order effect is I eat food, I'm full. A second order effect of eating food would be I have energy. And so second order effects, a lot of times people don't think about that. So say for example, you buy a television to watch entertainment. That's the first order effect is you get entertained. The second order effect is you waste a lot of time on your TV and it affects the rest of your life, right? And then you can go more downstream from that. The third order effect of that is you spend less time exercising or reading. The fourth order effect is, you can just you're fatter because you're not moving as much and you're sitting down a lot more. And so, first order effects of building your audience and building your personal brand is you have an audience that you build. So you get followers, and then second, you get people on your list. So you take people off of a social platform and build your list. And then third, you get leads. So those are pretty obvious. People understand. Here's a few that you may not have thought of. So you don't only get leads that are, from the client side, you get leads for employees. And so you can find amazing talent to hire through your personal brand. It's how I've actually hired every single person that is on my team. You can get invited to speak or join podcasts or go to conferences. I just got invited to a podcast that I'll be on this next week, and I haven't been invited to speak before, but several of my clients have because they are seen as the expert and authority in their niche. You get inbound partnership opportunities. So this is kind of like that friend that I mentioned, although we don't have anything formal set up. If I have a partnership offer where I pay out a certain amount to people who send deals my way, then I can just tell people that occasionally on my posts, and like good chance that those deals come in, or people just see what I'm doing and they come to me with the idea of partnering together. I actually have a client or two who they only care about like landing one partnership opportunity. And so our entire content strategy is around optimizing to land those partnerships because they land one and it changes their business forever. Okay. You can get any question answered. So obviously you got things like Google, you got things like ChatGPT where you can ask a question and get some information. But if it's about who to reach out to learn something, That's kind of a tough question to ask Google or ChatGPT. And so you can ask anything in your posts, and the chances that you get a response are very high. Next, long-term leverage. So say that I do this for 5 years and I build 100,000 followers, and those people know me, they trust me, they've read my content because I post consistently every day. And I decide to sell my business, and 2 years later, I decide to start a new business. Guess what? I've got 100,000 followers I can go and pitch. That's pretty amazing. Okay, higher response rate for cold outreach, DMs, emails, etc. So if you're sending 1,000, 5,000 cold emails a day, and people have never seen you or know you or seen any of your content, the chances that they respond are far lower than if they recognize your name or your face, or they see who you are and then they Google you and you come up. You'll just get a higher response rate. In a similar fashion, if you ever run paid ads, it's the same thing. It's like if you follow some influencer, you watch their YouTube, you watch their podcast, you read their content, and they have an ad, the chances that you actually watch the ad and click on what they're talking about, far, far higher. And so as you build your personal brand, your click-through rate for paid ads actually goes up. So paid ads become more profitable. And then this is a huge one that a lot of people don't think about, but I'm of the opinion that this alone could be a reason to build your personal brand. You get better client retention. So say for example, I've got 15 clients, and I'm constantly writing about their problems, how to fix things, how I'm thinking about things. If they're reading my content and buying into my ideas, the chances that they stay with me are far, far higher. And so if you can increase retention from, 5 months to 6 months, or 10 months to 15 months, like that has a very substantial monetary difference on your business. So those are eight little known benefits of building your personal brand. If you like this, like, subscribe. You'll see a couple other videos you can click on as well that are all LinkedIn and X related, helping build personal brands, helping get leads. Cheers.